What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Think, See, Listen YouTube channel. I feel led to give a story of the time that the first time I ever heard about this phenomenon that we call targeted individuals. So, a little story. I was always, for a very long time, since the year 2010, 2009, I became aware of corruption of the government and their evil plans, and I don't know, I had these feelings of impending roundup, FEMA camps, uh, 9/11 was an inside job, what else? All the Illuminati. Um, so I didn't spend long in the New Age. I became a Christian not long after my near-death experience, but I always had this feeling that the government was going to round us up in the end times and persecute us in camps and cut our heads off. And I was kind of like anti-gun and stuff because I was still kind of brainwashed in my programming. But I was just searching online. I'm like, maybe lasers would be a good defense weapon. So I was just like looking into lasers and stuff, and then this website popped up, and I'm gonna read you. I found the website. It's called electronictorture.com. This website popped up in my stupid searches, and I'm just gonna read you some of this. Electronic torture, brain zapping, cooked alive, electromagnetic mind control, electromagnetic murder, electromagnetic torture, electronic murder, microwave torture, organized murder, no-touch torture, people zapper. Pulsed microwave attacks on U.S. Canadian Embassy and security personnel. See, this is not... Alright, we gotta go further down. So this is under Obama, and now that Obama's president again, it's kind of come back, but, well, it never left really, but it's turning up again. It's a couple of years of relief. Where? Oh, well, here's an interesting thing. I might have seen this when I read it. Targeted kill list survivors letter to Senator Ron Wyden of Oregon, March 31st, 2013. Survivors of Barack Obama's targeted kill list presented evidence of being slowly killed while used for barbaric, cruel, and unusual torturous research to Senator Ron Wyden of Oregon. A targeted killing advocacy group presented documentation of the United States intelligence community applying covert slow kill methods to silence victims while using them for research in American communities. Do you want others to read your thoughts? Do you want others to push A button to make you burp, sneeze, cough, scratch, fart, urinate, control you sexually, give headache, cook you alive, etc. Through wall in your home with invisible laser weapons. Do you want others to force thoughts into your brain? All this is possible and done illegally today, but your government does not tell you anything. Electronic weapons are one of the best kept secrets in the world. All over the world, thousands of innocent people are attacked and manipulated, incapacitated, tortured, and murdered with these weapons, most of them never knowing what happened. Read all about this and tell your family and friends. Peter Mooring. See? It's crazy. What is electronic harassment? Electronic torture, electronic murder. Electronic harassment, torture, and murder is about harassment, torture, and murder using electronic weapons based on radio waves. These weapons have been very refined last year and can cause effects comparable to many illnesses and or injuries. These weapons are not science fiction but used today illegally by your national secret services on mostly random innocent victims, not knowing what is being done to them. Here, 2011. Known for his website, put on his news. Right. Pardon me. Let's see. What is electronic mind control, mind reading, brain zapping, synthetic telepathy, remote neural monitoring? Electronic mind control is about forcing thoughts into your brain using invisible radio waves. This can be done from long ranges. Your attackers can make you think about a certain person at a certain moment. Force a song into your brain so you will start humming, singing it. Your attackers can also make you stand up and walk to your kitchen. If you do not know about this, then you will be just following the thoughts that were planted into your brain. In other words, you are robotized. Electronic mind reading is about reading your thoughts using invisible radio waves. This can be done from long ranges. Already, it has become easy to decode received brain signals into words spoken to oneself without talking. At the moment, they also make progress with decoding images from what you look at as seen through your eyes. This is not science fiction, but done today illegally by your national secret services on mostly random innocent victims not knowing what is being done to them. If you want to read more, there's a bunch of this website's been updated a lot since the year 2016. Stalking, electronic torture, shooting with directed energy weapons from the sky. It sounds so crazy, but it's real. A video and 2 victims reporting the horrible details. Many like other can only blah 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 blah. Okay, microwave weaponry systems like active denial systems are used in tandem to deliver physical attacks designed to stress targets, torture them physically, and turn their homes into places of extreme distress, hoping to drive the target from their home or workplaces. The pain is unbelievable. It involves tones, harmonics, hissing, stabs, blows, voice-to-skull transmissions, induced dreams, burning sensations in the body and head, internal burning sensations inside the body and head, crawling sensations on the body, electronic rape, induced and unwanted urination or orgasms, holographic inserts, and many other horrible tortures. My thoughts seem to be scanned every second. I thought I was dying. I thought I would spontaneously combust into flames. Either it came from a base in the hills or a commander solo, or it came from the heavens. It attacked me for 2 years. Some of his attacks are coming from the direction of the houses of the defendants that he has named in the lawsuit against these kinds of attacks, but mostly the attacks come from straight up. Okay, let's see some more. More information about electronic weapons attacks, including mind control and mind reading. On the Stop EG website, there is a CBS News video of the active denial system, a microwave laser weapon. Although the DoD wants us to believe this is a safe weapon, this is why they showed it to us. Experts agree it is not. This video shows a big installation, but there are many kinds of laser weapons. Some are very big and mounted in trucks, ships, aircraft, and even satellites, but there are also much smaller portable versions that can be very effective. Of course, military and secret services have equipped bases on most advanced technology available. Their equipment is not available to the public, but now advanced commercial devices are being shown on the internet, giving an idea of how easy it must be for the attackers to cook, burn, torture a person. The portable handheld laser, the S3 Spider 3 Arctic laser. Although it may appear not very sophisticated, imagine someone pointing this at your back when you are in a restaurant or at the movies to look at people through the wall. Take a look at the Xaver XAVER 400 compact tactical through-wall imaging system. Many targets wonder how they can be attacked so easily when they move in a different location. A family member, friend, or go to a hotel. The attackers stuff their portable laser weapons and through-wall imaging devices into their suitcases, books, book rooms close to yours, and often will attack you from two different angles to confuse you, in case you prevent them to attack the body area they want to attack. By putting your back against an outside wall of the hotel, they call in military aircraft that will blast you with very high power microwave bursts, cooking your inside. This happened several times to me. Many people have a problem thinking that others can read their mind, their thoughts. Again, the advanced technology used by military and secret services is not available to the public, but today more and more commercial devices are becoming available. One company delivering a mind-reading headset is a motive for $300. With this device, you can control your games, your TV with your mind. They also have an API programming interface to create your own mind-reading application. I cannot emphasize enough that not all but many attacks are from the sky. When driving your car, they may burn your back from the sky or from some equipment in your own car when another car is driving behind you, and make it go away when your car goes away. If they do this every time, then you probably will think it has to do with the car behind you when driving your car. Walking outside, riding your bike, they may burn your head and make many people look at They may burn your head and make many people you look at scratch their head. Sometimes people are part of this sick network, but many others may just have been beamed the same way you are, having no clue about what is going on. Your attackers want you to attack your other people. They don't care about anything because they are psychopaths, murderers, and child abusers. Another warning is for a much more confusing type of attack: electronic mind control. In this case, your attackers will plant thoughts into your brain of people surrounding you. Of course, these thoughts relate to your life in one way or another. They may even plant your thoughts into the heads of people surrounding you. If you do not know about this, then you may start to think that these people can read your mind, which can be very depressing. I wrote several articles about blah blah blah. If you are hearing voices, you may be a mental case, but it is also possible that you are a target of highly illegal mind control activities by some sick bastard in your country. Secret services, including military, are developing weapons that make you hear voices and covertly testing these weapons in random human beings or groups of people. Some terms used to describe this phenomenon are voiceless skull, microwave hearing, and silent sound. Perhaps the most easy and cheap way to attack a person this way is by the audio spotlight. This device makes you hear words, etc., spoken by a someone, but the persons around you do not hear this. Uh, Electronic harassment and electronic torture list. Well, let's see. So I started reading this stuff. Covert and intended to notice electronic harassment torture. Electronic harassment is called covert if the target does not know about these weapons and methods. If you do not know about these weapons, you may think you have all the bad luck in the world. You will wonder what strange things are happening to you, to your body, and to accept you do not control your life anymore. If intended to notice or noticed, electronic harassment is torture. Electronic harassment is torture in its most horrible form. What would you do if your body is made to react every time to events occurring in your life by making you burp or fart? Your legs are cooked every night. Your ankles is cooked during daytime when working behind your computer. Your knee is beamed to cause maximum pain, to delay you. They make you go to the toilet when you want to leave your house. They cook your legs before running. They burn and cook your body high power to prevent you from doing work. This delaying is often done together with gang stalking methods like cars blocking your road, phone calls when you are to leave your home, etc. To make things worse, they make you sneeze extra times when you have a cold. Some of this stuff just sounds so crazy. They cook your throat, it becomes sore when you have a cold. They attack your eyes until red with blood. I mean, my eyes are always red. I don't know why. They cook your legs after running, or burn where you are, have pain where you already have pain, they cook you. Or to torture you, they cook and burn your body everywhere. They cook your family, your children, your friends. This torture is often done together with gang stalking, a method like synchronizing saw machines, honking horns of cars, screaming birds, pigeons and crows, etc. The maximum pain business. Beyond imagination horror and cruelty without evidence. Special methods have been developed to make you think you have a heart problem, erection problem, toothache. For the ones exposing these horrendous crimes, they developed methods to inflict maximum pain by cooking such a person alive with a high-power microwave weapon, or burning the skin of the target, or making the target burp or fart every few minutes, to events occurring in the life of the target, including opening a website or computer, saving a file, cars passing by the window. Some authors refer to the development and use these weapons as the pain business. I would like to make a correction. Please call it the maximum pain. Alright, what are we doing? I found this website and I started realizing. Okay. There was like a whole electronic harassment and electronic torture list. Below is a list of the most effects I experienced. So this is from somebody who's experienced these things. Now, subvocal speech. Special equipment is used to detect muscle contractions like the ones a person uses when speaking out loud. When spoken to itself, these muscle movements can be detected by advanced equipment and translated into words and sentences. As most people talk to themselves when thinking, this resembles mind reading. They read your subvocal speech and react to it. Unbelievable. The feeling at first is unbelievable at first. Then you get depressed because the last thing you thought was private appears not to be private anymore. Then you accept that you probably are even more popular and watched than the big stars in the world, and sometimes used to deceive the bastards. Horrible torture. At least I'm safe inside my mind. At least I'm safe inside my mind. Seeing through your eyes. Although some targets claim they could see what you see, I have not yet experienced this, but they do everything to suggest that they can do this. On the highway, you are bursted with burp beam every time a favorite model car passes in the opposite direction. They're looking at you from camera built inside your car or from another car. They are looking at your eyes to see what you are looking at. I experienced a few times I was bursted before. I saw the favorite car. A lot of research in this area is going on. I will keep you updated. Voice to skull. Special advanced equipment is used to beam voices or in fact any sound into your head. They make you hear voices that you should not hear. For example, they let you hear voices from people far away, very clear, as if they are standing next to you. This is an amazing experience. There are a lot of reports of people who claim they are attacked by voices. I've had that happen. Top of your head. The top of your head is very sensitive. They will burn the top of your head with some laser or microwave weapon. They put the beam on your head and wait for you to move. Can be very painful if applied, and with enough intensity you cannot do much with this head beam on your head. Horrible torture. If applied with high intensity, it may take several days for the painful feeling to disappear, and it's done to prevent you from working and doing your thing. And should you worry? Yes, long-term irradiation could cause brain damage and tumors. Scratch beam. They beam your head somewhere. The normal reaction is that you will start scratching your head. How it's applied. Mostly applied when other people can see you. If they do this every time with the same people, they will wonder what's wrong with you. They also apply this and have random people scratch their heads and then burn you. The feeling is not very painful, mostly a short pulse, although they make you keep the beam on your head and remove it after you start scratching your head. And it's applied to drive you out of your mind and drive you into attacking other people. See, I've had the scratch beam. It feels like hot needles sticking into you random places and stuff, or like it feels like stuff crawls on you when you're sleeping. And headache beam. This beam gives you a headache. It is some kind of high intensity, low frequency beam. The headache appears suddenly and also disappears suddenly.